Hello and welcome. My name is Xander. I will be your instructor through this tutorial. Now, this tutorial is actually part of a whole course which you can access the first stages for free here on YouTube. Now, in this tutorial, I might mention resources and other tutorials. Do check out the link in the video description, which will take you to the playlist, and also there will be a link to the resources so that you can access and follow along here on YouTube. Now, if you like this course, you found it useful, and you want to take that next step, you can find this course over at Udemy. All the links to the resources can be found in the video description. Now, don't forget, also subscribe to the channel for weekly promotions, discounts, and free course giveaways. Before we jump into the core of this course, it's important to understand the foundational concepts that will be driving much of what we do. In this tutorial, I will introduce relational database management systems, databases or relational databases, and SQL. Databases can be broadly classified into two main types: the non-relational database or NoSQL, and relational databases, SQL databases. So relational databases are the most commonly used type, especially in business applications. They can store data in a structured format using tables, rows, and columns. So these databases follow a very strict schema and use the SQL language, structured query language, for querying and managing data. Examples of a relational database include Postgres, MySQL, and Microsoft SQL Server. On the other hand, non-relational databases or NoSQL databases are designed for more flexible, scalable storage. They can be ideal for handling large volumes of unstructured or semi-structured data, such as JSON documents, graphs, or key value pairs. So when deciding where you want to store your data, while SQL databases or relational databases are best suited for structured data and complex relationships, NoSQL databases are often used for big data applications, real-time analytics, and distributed systems. So understanding the difference between these two types will help you choose the right database for your needs. In this course, our focus is on learning relational databases using the PostgreSQL database and the structured query language, SQL, for data manipulation. So let's start with the question, what is a relational database management system? Well, essentially, this is just software that will help us develop, manage a database. It will allow us to store, organize, and manage data in a structured way. In this course, we're going to be utilizing PostgreSQL, relational database management system. There are many others: MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle Database, SQLite. The skills that you learn in this course, although we are using a PostgreSQL database, all of these relational database management systems use SQL. So the skills you learn in this course, you can transfer them over to utilizing other relational database management systems. The key components of a relational database management system is that it provides the tools to create and structure data into tables, rows, and columns, and provide us tools such as relationships to build relationships between tables, between data, and this helps ensure efficiency, consistency, and accuracy of our data. Building, managing, administrating tables, rows, columns, and relationship is very much the focus of this course. If a relationship database management system helps us build databases, what is a database? Well, a database is a structured collection of data stored electronically. It's designed for easy access, management, and retrieval of information. Here in the world of relationship database management systems, I think of a database as a container where we're going to create tables and then store our data within rows in the table. So if we think of a database as a container, inside of our database container, we would create tables. You could think of a table, if you're familiar, for example, with Microsoft Excel. It is very much a similar type of approach in that we have columns and rows inside of our table. At the top here, you can see in the top column, we have different names for each column. Each column represents a different data type. And when we insert data as rows. So each record here is a new row in our table. So we can see the first record inserted, student ID 1001, and with a name of Ellie, for example, that's a record all related to this particular student. In this course, we'll learn how to build a database, a table, define rows, columns, and insert data into the tables. And then we'll learn how to connect multiple tables, because a database can store multiple tables. So eventually we will have multiple tables. Those tables will probably be related in some way. Data in one table may be related to data in another table. So we will need to learn how to manage that data, insert data, and extract that data from the database in a meaningful way. How we interact with our database tables and data is through the use of SQL, a structured query language. This is a language used to, like I said, interact with our relational databases. It will allow us to create, read, update, and delete data from our database. Here's an example of an SQL statement. We have a keyword select. We have this star representing all, and then the keyword from, and then a table called users. So this command would select all the data from the table users. We have other commands which will, for example, insert data into a table. So here we have an insert statement, which is going to insert into the table orders. We define the fields we want to insert data in, so ID in total, and then we define the values. So this is an example of an insert SQL statement to insert data into a table. And then we have delete statements. So delete from products where ID equals 10. This statement will allow us to delete data from our table. These are just some of the many operations that we will learn how to utilize in this course. So in this presentation, we briefly explored the fundamentals of databases, relational database management systems, and SQL, the essential tool behind modern data storage and management. Hopefully we understand that the relational database management system provides us the tools to create databases, and then we interact with databases using the SQL language. This is essential for us to retrieve, insert, update, and manage our data within the database. Together, these concepts and tools form the backbone of everything from small applications to large enterprise systems that utilize relational database management systems. Therefore, making the skills we learn in this course essential for developers, analysts, data professionals, and for anyone else interacting and working with data in a relational database management system. As we dive deeper into this course, we will learn how to design, create, and query databases using PostgreSQL and the SQL query language.